If you ride the train back and forth to work, it's a great learning opportunity. Just look at the people, look at the faces. It's all demographics, it's all walks of life, it's all of that. That's what you're delivering every day to get them to and from not only school and work, but those required appointments that you have to have as a single mother, a parent, a grandparent, and that's where our heart is. So Hatch became involved with Sound Transit in the late 90s, 1998. Sound Transit was just starting to look at building light rail infrastructure, and so we opened an office in Seattle. So we were instrumental in establishing that relationship with Sound Transit. All of the designs and how we carried forward the design through construction, testing, commissioning, and ultimately opening these corridors. Everywhere from the Tacoma streetcar up through the Sound Transit light rail system, as well as the Sounder commuter rail system.
We help the client from start to finish of the project. And that's what we really do for a lot of the project we involve ourselves in. We do embed ourselves with the client at the operations and maintenance facility. We inspect the cars and we're tasked by the client to bring corrective action and solutions to their problems. Writing the spec involves getting the input from the client on what they need. The second step is knowing what the industry is doing and incorporating that into the technical specification. Yes, we can support off-site remotely from our desks, but that's not the same thing as just being there. That's the kind of relationship that we like to build.
I went to the University of Washington, and as a student, I would drive my car every day through traffic. I know some people who just don't have vehicles anymore because now the light rail transit can take them everywhere where they want to go. I would have not ever have dreamed of working for an engineering company delivering infrastructure that impacts the very place that I grew up in. That's just very rewarding for me. Hatch has traditionally offered rail systems engineering for this client and helping them to define the design criteria requirements for all the rail systems, all their vehicles, and how they operate today. But Hatch is more than that. We offer civil engineering, structural engineering, geotechnical, architectural. I mean, we're talking the full gamut of whatever these projects need. That's where Hatch can really provide those services. So the Downtown Redmond Link project expands on Sound Transit's already 50 miles of light rail. This was one of the first design build projects that Hatch participated in for Sound Transit. We engineered the rail systems. We provided traction power engineering services. We designed the overhead contact system, the communications systems, the rail signal systems, and the corrosion control systems. And so yeah, innovation is very much a part of our daily job as we deliver these projects.
So one of the unique aspects of the Redmond project here was the Mary Moore Village Station Garage, where we had to bring the overhead contact system through the garage. And this is an example of the innovations that Hatch implements in their designs. And the design for the OCS across the I-90 floating bridge is very unique in that it's floating on the bridge. The bridge moves around a lot. We're talking about feet of movement. We had to pay a lot of attention to the design of how to accommodate that type of movement with our OCS system to make sure that the train can get through there smoothly and not have any problems. The electrification of trains is important because we can get diesel trains off of tracks. Not only does that reduce the fossil fuels that are used, but it also reduces the number of cars that are on the road. It's really great for a lot of commuters and just the overall experience of the community.
The opportunities at Sound Transit has shown the groundworks and our ability to support our client through tough design challenges, delivery, and through fruition to get a corridor open and tested and online. The dedication of the men and women that we get to work with every day, in my heart, I know we have the most talented engineers in the industry. These designers are literally changing the fabric of these cities. And I know these light rail systems that I've been a part of will be here well after I'm gone. And that's something my kids and grandkids can see every day.